What's up, y'all? Are you ready? Weekend has come and gone already. It is now time for the weekly forecast for all of my signs. Remember to look in the description of the video for information on scheduling personal readings, people. Everything you need to know is down there. All right, information on one-on-one video calls, pre-recorded readings, law of attraction advice and guidance, all that good stuff is down in the description. There y'all are. What's up, people? How you doing? How you doing? What's up, Leo in the house? Hey, 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 what's up, y'all? Howdy doody, howdy doody. Let's get right into this. Do we have any Aries people in here? Any Aries people? Aries. I know there's got to be at least one Aries person. Yeah, there you are. There y'all are. Y'all are always the first ones to show up. Now, pardon me while I have me a Sunday morning beer. Not going too crazy, but let's chill out, relax, and read some cards, huh? Aries, what's up, y'all? Aries. Cheers, cheers, y'all. Let's get 5 shuffles for Aries. Here's 1, 2, 3 more. 3 more. And last one. Hopefully we got some positive stuff, man. I'm hoping for it. All right, oop, Magician reversed. Okay. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Virgo. Okay, so let's talk about the good things that I see first, okay? Here's the good things. 10 of Wands reversed, 9 of Swords reversed, okay? So this is definitely something that you are getting over, okay? Don't get it twisted. I don't think you're all the way over it yet with the King of Swords in the reverse. Could be an air sign you're dealing with here. I still think that when it all comes down to it, you're still pissed off, okay? I think there was a lot of manipulation games going on here, okay? The person you're dealing with, King of Cups reverse, could be a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. It could be anybody. But Magician reversed, okay? This looks like manipulation, okay? Anytime, or for some of you, this is just a small number of you, could be dealing with somebody who is into black magic, okay? But if that doesn't resonate, don't worry about it. But Magician reversed is not benevolent manipulation. It's nefarious manipulation, okay? Typically, if we're looking at this in a general sense, especially when it comes to love, basically using your emotions against you. I'm going to twist and pull and pick and poke at your weak spots and your soft spots just to get you to do what I want, because I know what all your weaknesses are, and I don't really have any particular intentions other than what I want, you know? So I think there was a lot of those games going on for quite some time, but the good news is you are getting over this here. Okay, 8 of Cups in the reverse, man. See, 10 of Swords reversed. It's very, very back and forth here. Very back and forth. 10 of Wands, 9 of Swords reversed, but King of Swords reversed. Okay? 8 of Cups reversed, 10 of Swords reversed. It's very back and forth, very back and forth. Sometimes I think you can't tell whether or not you're moving past this or not. Okay? The Hangman, though, I don't really see any action happening here. The person you're dealing with could be a Virgo. The Hermit energy here, I don't really see a lot of communication. Don't really see a lot of, if this is somebody you're currently involved with, I don't really see you walking away from it right now. If this is not somebody you're currently involved with, again, I don't really see a whole lot of action. I don't see a whole lot of, but this looks like one of those slow, long, drawn out healing processes is what it looks like to me, okay? Looks kind of stagnant though, Aries, I'm not gonna lie. I don't see a whole lot of action happening here, so. Leslie, thanks for that super chat, appreciate it, thank you. Let's look at the advice. This is the important part anyway. I always feel guilty when I do a reading and I don't really see any action. I feel bad, you know, it's like, man, I wish I had, like I could say something's gonna happen or, you know, something, but there's that stagnant energy. It just looks like it's pretty much flatlining, pretty much until you heal, okay? Let's get 2 more shuffles here for the advice. Okay, 7 of Cups. Keep your options open. All right. right? Pay attention, though, to how you communicate. See, at the end of the day, you have to understand that if when we start to talk about this situation, if you still get pissed off and you still get hurt and those emotions of unsettled energy start to bubble up, you aren't quite healed yet, okay? Not quite. And that's okay. That's okay. There is no rule book as to how fast you're supposed to heal or whatever the case may be, but you need to allow the healing process to happen one way or the other, okay? Maintain your emotional independence, okay? Even if you do go dating around, keep your options open. Talk to people, maintain your emotional integrity though, okay? Don't ever, we always, I did a reading earlier this morning where I told somebody about dip our toes into this energy here and we're feeling good, you know what I mean? Then next thing you know, somebody comes along and then we flip right back into this right here and it all goes right back to shit where it was to begin with. Boston Bay, thank you so much for that super chat. Greatly appreciate it, thank you. So yeah, maintain your emotional integrity, okay? That's good. I wish there was a little bit more. I wish it wasn't so boring for you, but that's what came through, so that's what we gonna read. Anyway, we got to move on though. Taurus. We got any Taurus people in here? Taurus. Thanks, Deanna. Appreciate it. And any other moderators that decided to show up, thank you all. I appreciate your efforts. 1, 2. I'm feeling 3 more shuffles for Taurus. 3 more. Okay, 5 of Cups reversed. Cool. Good. Awesome. Could be blocked communication or just poor communication for some of you. I do see you are walking away from this and moving on. I think though that right now, I don't really know how. This is going to be one of those situations that either A, if you're currently involved still, like if you're still with the person or living in the same house, it's going to be difficult to move on from. It's going to be difficult. It's not just going to be, okay, deuces later. This is going to be a process. And if this is somebody you're currently separated from, it's still a process. It's still not exactly easy. I think you have a lot of energetic hooks in this person, okay? We have to realize that when we hook onto somebody energetically, it's like a big, like thousands of little, like I picture in my mind, thousands of little like spider webs, okay? And we got to unhook each one of them thread by thread by thread, and it takes a while. Okay? But I do feel like you are, when it all comes down to it, you're looking at the positive end of the spectrum and you are getting over this, okay? It's not quite affecting you as badly as it once did, but the person you're dealing with, okay? That's the thing here with the 5 of Pentacles reverse, 9 of Wands. I don't really think that they're down with this. I feel like it's going to be a struggle, okay? They're not really cool with, again, those of you who haven't currently separated, they're not going to make it easy on you. Those of you who are currently separated, I still don't really think this person is doing very well. They haven't moved on from this. A lot of you will probably be dealing with somebody that tries to make an attempt to come back around, but I don't really think it's going to go anywhere, okay? No solid, definitive decision is being made right now as to what you're about to do. I think you just know what you're not going to do, right? That make any sense? I don't know where I'm going, but I know where I'm not going. I'm not doing that shit again, you know? I don't know where I'm going from here, but I know I'm not doing that, if that makes any sense. That's what I'm seeing here when it comes to this. 5 of Wands, though. Ooh, yeah, see? 5 of Wands. Melissa, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. It's hard to say, because I don't really see any communication here. But those of you who do communicate, it's not going to go well. You already know what's going to happen. Same thing that always happens every single time. What advice do we have here? What advice do we have for Taurus? Advice. 5 of Pentacles, okay? 4 of Cups reversed, all right. 5 of Pentacles is the one that really stuck out. Look, I understand it's not, it's never gonna feel right, okay? Whenever we make a big move like this or make a big decision like this, it's never gonna feel like, oh, okay, it feels right. Now it's time to make the move. No. It's gonna hurt. You know what needs to be done. 8 of Cups. Five of Pentacles, okay? This is something, if you've already walked away from this, keep on walking. You'll see later on. You have to hand it over to the universe and trust that they know what, you know, your guides and all them, that they know what's going on, okay? And they do. They do. I promise you that, okay? Six of Wands, okay, there we go again. So okay, if you have a goal in mind, don't focus on what you don't want. There is this trap that's really easy to fall into. I've fallen into it. We've all fallen into it, where you have a goal in mind, but you get stuck on this mindset of I need to eradicate the things I don't want to get to what I do want, and it doesn't work that way. If you find yourself focusing on nothing but what you don't like and what you don't want, you're just going to keep attracting more of what you don't like and what you don't want. Don't do it that way, okay? Focus on success, not failure. Focus on success, not failure, all right? Eriky Derky, Gemini. Gemini. So far, the first two readings are a little bit stagnant. Gemini, what do y'all got going on? Anything new coming in? Anything good? Anything new coming in here? Thanks, Amanda, for that positive feedback. Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Two more shuffles for Gemini. Two more. Ah, there you go. Knight of Swords. Okay. Definitely some new communication coming in here. Okay. New things coming in. Didn't that happen for you last time? Some of y'all could be dealing with a Sagittarius, but I feel like when it comes down to it, when you've thrown in the white towel, whatever the past situation is that you were dealing with, I feel like you're healing from it, okay? So when I say healing, what I'm talking about is when something bad happens, so when we experience something negative, we go through this period of hurt, right? And there's a few different ways that we can react whenever something bad happens and it hurts us. What most people do is they try to run away from it and wait until it goes away, okay? That's very dangerous. Other people, though, this is also equally dangerous. They get addicted to those negative emotions. They get addicted to it, and they stay stuck at rock bottom, okay? There is a window of time, and it's different for everybody. You have to pay attention to your internal guidance system, but there's a window of time, okay? You're hurting. You're hurting, you're hurting, you're hurting, okay? And then the healing process begins, and you feel it. You have to allow that healing process to happen. And I think right now you're at the very beginning of the healing process. Don't fight it, okay? Don't fight it. I do see new communication coming in, okay? I don't really see a whole lot about it. We'll look at that in the advice. Person you're dealing with here, man, there's nothing but fire energy over there. It could definitely be a fire sign you're dealing with, but whatever it is, there's a lot of fire energy influencing this person right here, okay? Every last card on their side over here is a a wand, okay? So with the Three of Wands, though, I do think that they are waiting for an opportunity to try to make things right, though. I do think that they are. They're not really passionate, though. They're not really interested in doing it. I just think that they are waiting on an opportunity to try to clear the air with you and come out of conflict. But I don't really see it happening. Don't really see it happening. For some of you, it could be this, okay? But that really didn't feel like that, so that's why I didn't say that, okay? Anyway, let's look at the advice here. I feel like that's new communication for most of you, like a new person. Could be the old person for some of you, but can't read the same thing for everybody, but that feels new to me. 1, 2, and 3 for the advice, Gemini's advice. All right. 5 of Wands, 9 of Cups, man. I love it when that advice comes out. That 9 of Cups advice comes out. Look, so you have to understand that when it comes to a love relationship, it's not a relationship that we're after. That's not what it is. We think that it's the relationship that we're after, but it's not. The relationship is a byproduct of what we're after. We're after a feeling. We're after a feeling, okay? The truth about the way this reality operates is you have to find that feeling first. You have to close the void in here first before it will close out here, okay? So that feeling of love and oneness and being whole and complete and all those nice things that we think a relationship is going to bring to us, we have to find that here and now first. Then the universe will mirror it back to us, okay? That's your number one goal right now, okay? Other than that, though, it's time. Don't look back. Don't look back. Take off like a bat out of hell. Don't look back, and don't let anybody try to get one over on you either. Okay, if you feel somebody yanking your chain, pulling your leg, call them out on it. All right. All righty. How about Cancer? Cancerian. Got any Cancers up in here? Cancerians. Whoa, okay. Two of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Okay. Those two flipped upside down in the deck while I was there. I guess I could call them jumpers. Could be an air sign or a fire sign that you're dealing with. Could be dealing with somebody who is at a distance from you. A lot of indecision here, though. A lot of indecision. This could be communication sometimes, because I know in the reverse this is blocked communication, and this can be communication sometimes too. But with that indecision there, with that indecisiveness of the Two of Swords, for some of you it could be a person trying to get a hold of you, trying to communicate with you, and you're not really 100% sure if you want to entertain it. I don't know yet. Let's get 4 shuffles, see where this goes. 1, 2, 2 more. Two of Cups, okay. 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 For some of you, this is a past person. Yes, see? Okay. For some of you, this is a past person, but I don't know. This kind of feels more like, I think you're coming together with somebody new here. Definitely, this feels new to me, but there is past energy lingering in here, okay? For sure, definitely. And the reason why I say that, could be another Cancer that you're dealing with, by the way. But the reason why I say that is because the Six of Swords and the Tower are both reversed, but the Five of Pentacles. So with this person here, this past energy right here, there's somebody who still has not moved on from this. And if this was in the reverse, I would say it was them coming back. Okay, I would say that you're coming together with a past person. I don't think so, though. I really don't. Okay, the underlying energy is the Five of Cups reverse. I think you're getting over the past and moving beyond it. I see something new coming in here for you. Okay, thanks for that super chat, Luisa. Is that how you say it? I hope I said that right. Thank you. I appreciate that. Could be a Taurus. Let's see. I have Taurus, 2 Taurus cards, Empress and the Hierophant. I have Taurus and Cancer, though. Could be anybody, though. But right now, I kind of feel like this Two of Swords is very, very tied to this Hierophant reverse, okay? So when it all comes down to it, do you really want to commit to anything right now? Do you really want that growth and stability? It's kind of like, I can sit and talk all day long about how badly I want to fly a plane, but once you sit in the cockpit, that's a different story, isn't it? Oh yeah, that's a totally different story sitting in the cockpit of that thing. You're like, oh God, what am I doing here? I don't want to do this, you know? So, man, okay, let's look at the advice though. Let's look at the advice for Cancer. Advice. Advices. Let's get 5 shuffles here. 1, 2. Trisha, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. 3 more shuffles here. 1, 2. And 3. Five of Wands reversed, okay. All right. So right now, if you're talking to somebody new, that's fine. Just don't make any big definitive decisions, which I don't think that you already are anyway. The only thing that you need to make up your mind when it comes to is healing. I know you all hear me say this all the time. I've said it 1,000 times. I'll say it 1,000 more. Those of you who are hurt right now and broken, your number one goal is healing. That's your number one priority. Then we can look at relationships and stuff like that. But you need to put your healing as your number one priority. Right now, don't waste your time forcing and trying to fight things and trying to make them happen, trying to force them to happen. There's many things out there that are worth fighting for. But when it comes to love, the minute you start trying to fight for it, you're not fighting for love. That's not love you're fighting for. I'm not saying you don't love this person, but the minute you have to force and fight and try to manipulate it and this, that, and the third, it's not love. That's not love you're fighting for. Okay, it's something totally different. But right now, regaining your sense, basically regaining your emotional equilibrium is what you need to be doing right now. Okay. Again, those of you talking to a new person, cool. But just remember, your healing is exclusive to that relationship. Okay, that's not their responsibility. If they choose to help you, in the healing process, that's a privilege. That's a privilege. Okay, it's not their responsibility though. So those of you who are dealing with somebody who is kind of taking a bit of a cold approach because they don't really know you and they're getting to know you, hey, just roll with it the way, you know what I'm saying? Just let it unfold the way it wants to. Thanks for that super chat, Melissa. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, Leo. Yeah. I had to say it, man. Leo, what's up, y'all? Howdy doody. What's up with Leo, man? How y'all doing? Appreciate y'all for tuning in. 500 of you up in here. That's not bad. Not bad, man. Not bad. Leo. Leo rising works. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Leo. Oh, my eyes itching. Sorry, y'all. I don't have my sage now. I usually sage right around here all this reading. I don't have it down here though. It's upstairs. Excuse me. 4 shuffles for Leo. Melissa, thanks for that super chat. 1, 2, 3 more shuffles. Nope, 2 more. 2 more. 1 and last one. Last one. Last one. 7 of Cups reversed. Okay, Lovers reversed. Could be a Gemini that you're dealing with. All right, this is definitely some past energy here. Okay, I think you're going to get communication from a past person here. All right, but I don't really think you're feeling it. I don't really think you're feeling this past person. Don't get it twisted, though. Don't get it twisted. 1 minute. The connection here was no accident. This connection was no accident, but I still think that there's somebody here. Oops. 5 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. This feels past energy to me, okay? And you are just kind of like, I don't know if I'm feeling this. Lovers reversed, 2 of Pentacles. I don't know if I'm feeling that. I don't know. I see you communicating here, but it's probably just kind of cold and distant, and I just don't really think you're feeling it. It could be a Pisces that you're dealing with, but I don't really feel like it's no secret. When it all comes down to it, I don't think you're going to sugarcoat it. I don't think you are going to make it sound like it's something it's not, or beat around the bush, or try to stroke their poor little feelings. I don't think that you will. I think you'll straight up tell them, I don't really feel this. I'm not really into this, So 10 of Pentacles reversed, 3 of Swords, yeah. So I don't really think anything is going to come of this. I don't. Okay. Those of you who do attempt it, you will repeat the cycle, but I feel like most of you aren't even really feeling it. Not for real. Could have been a third-party situation in the past, and this person could be trying to apologize, but I think you're just so past this now that you're probably going to be like, look, no, I'm good. I'm not into it anymore, Okay, that's a little bit weird. A little bit weird. What advice do we have? Advice for Leo. Man, it feels hot in here. Advice. 3 more shuffles here for Leo's advice. 1, 2, and 3. Is that Leo heat? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. We're at that weird part, here in Vegas where it's like it's freezing in the morning And then it gets hot in the afternoon, you know? Anyway, though, so the Lovers is in the reverse. The fact that you're not really feeling it anymore is fine, okay? This cycle is still a bit incomplete, though. I do think that there is probably some more processing that you need to do when it comes to this situation. Look, you're cool. You're not supposed to be feeling this anymore. I feel like this connection, it came together. It ran its course exactly the way it was supposed to. You departed exactly the way you were supposed to. But every single time we do that, we still have some energetic hooks in there, okay? So do a little bit more processing. Do a little bit more processing. Okay, what did I learn from this? How can I extract wisdom from this that will help me in the future or help others, possibly? Basically, how can I look back on this situation and understand its significance in my life? Okay? As long as you dig deep enough, you will find it. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your sign is or what your situation is. If you dig deep enough and you stay patient, you will eventually be able to look back and see everything that has ever happened to you and exactly why it did. You will. You have to allow yourself to, though. I'm not going to tell you it's easy. It's tough, but it's possible. Anyway, Virgo. Man, my throat's froggy as hell, man. Sorry, y'all. I already know somebody in the comment section is going to be like, his throat chakra's fucked up. Whatever. Whatever, man. Anyway. Virgo. Virgo.
Voigos. Do we have any Voigos here?
Virgo. Let's get 4 shuffles here for Virgo. 1, 2. 2 more. Ba-boom. Queen of Cups reversed. Cool. Cool, man. Awesome. All right. So it looks like, man, there's still so much stagnancy in here. I've only seen a couple of signs where it looks like something new is coming in. I'll pull some more cards. So far, I don't really see a whole lot of action happening here. I'll pull a few, and I might even push it outside the time frame if I have to. But yeah, right now it looks like in regards to this situation right here, I think in the past it was pretty bad, wasn't it? I remember reading that it was pretty bad. I think one of your all's last readings was pretty negative. You weren't feeling too cool about this at all. Now, though, for the most part, I think you're pretty well at peace. Okay, most of you don't even want to be bothered by a bunch of love offers. And there's some of you right now who are probably like, dude, I'm not even really interested in doing anything new right now. I just want to relax and chill and enjoy my life. You know, is what I'm saying here. Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, both reversed. Both reversed, okay? So even though you are still at peace, I don't really know if the fact that you don't have anything nice to say to or about this person is going to change anytime soon, okay? I don't think so. I'm at peace with it. I'm cool. But if we get to talking about it, you're still pissed off. You're still like, nah, fuck them. They did this or whatever. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it happens. I think the person you're dealing with does still watch you, though. They do still keep an eye on you. Mm-hmm. They still keep an eye on you. I think that a lot of them would like to apologize. But for whatever reason, I don't know why they're not reaching out. They're making a decision not to reach out. Like, it's not like they're wondering whether or not they should. They're choosing not to communicate with you. This is a final decision that they've made. But they would like to apologize one day. Maybe I think they're feeling it out. I think this person's feeling it out and waiting until it feels right before they reach out and like apologize for whatever they did wrong. What I'm seeing here. Anyway, though, don't see any action. I don't. Advice. What advice do we have for Virgo? Three shuffles here. 3 more. Boom. Okay. New cycle time for Virgo. Look, brace yourself. Put on your seatbelt. Okay, it's a new cycle. You've completed your old cycles. You've paid off whatever karmic debts you came here to pay off. All that's good and well. It's time to allow a new cycle to unfold. What do I mean when I say that? Why would I need to allow a new cycle to unfold? Because new cycles, more often than not, are scary and uncomfortable. Okay? If you are experiencing a comfortable, fun, nice, fluffy little period in life, it's not a new cycle. It's probably an old cycle that you repeated many times. New is not comfortable. Okay? There is nothing in your comfort zone that is new. Period. Nothing in your comfort zone that's new. Vibrationally. Okay, let's put it that way. So, keep transitioning on. But I think a lot of you also, too, need to work on allowing your emotional mind to have a little bit more of a good relationship with your logical mind, okay? That's kind of mirror image to water signs. As a matter of fact, Earth is a mirror image of water. But, allow your emotional mind to do a little bit more work than it does. And when you do, make sure it's balanced, okay? Make sure it's balanced. Don't only allow your emotional mind to kick in when it's negative. That's a bad habit that we have. Oh, I am very emotional. Yeah, only when it's fucking negative. Like, you know what I mean? Those emotions of happiness and peace and joy and love and all that. You hide that and you bury that away. The only emotions I see you express are the fucking negative ones. All right? Think about that. Think about it. Think about it. All righty. Libra. Got any Libras in here? Six of Pentacles reversed. Okay. That doesn't really feel too negative to me. Could be for some of you. Feels pretty positive to me, though. I'm going to just tell you how it feels right off the bat. Is more like I'm not worried about you and your drama. Like, I'm choosing to be selfish for a very specific reason right now. And you know what? You're just going to have to deal with it because this is what I have to do for me right now. You know? I'm putting me as my number one priority. There's a time and a place. There's a time and a place for everything. And sometimes that can be a good thing. It can. All right? Let's get 3 shuffles here. 1, 2, and 3. All right, Knight of Wands. Yes, you all got new things coming in here. Awesome sauce, man. Beautiful, beautiful. Y'all been having good readings here lately, Libra. Very good ones. Very, very good. Okay. Some of you could be starting a new job. Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign. But you do have the Ace of Pentacles there. Okay. And this is good because, well, overall you have the Knight of Wands too. So there's definitely new things coming in for you. A little bit, I don't know, with that Knight of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands is fast as hell. The Ace of Pentacles is slow as hell. So I think energetically you feel like you're just ready for something new, you know, but here you're like, okay, well, I do still have to plan my steps. I do, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like that battling the inner child and ready to just dart off like a bat out of hell down a new path, you know? Again, could definitely be a new job for some of you. Okay, y'all know I don't really talk a whole lot about career shit when I'm doing the general readings here, but that looks like a new job to me for some of you. I don't know about you, but Ace of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, that looks very, very new financial type of something to me. It could be. Either way, though, 3 of Swords reversed, you're definitely healing from and getting over the past shit. You do have somebody that still has their eye on you. Who doesn't, though? You know, who doesn't? Don't we all now? It's 2020. I think we all have somebody who just like obsessively stalks us and watches us, you know? I don't think any of us are alone in that. Okay? Maybe some people not, but yeah, you do still have somebody who is watching you, keeping an eye on you. But I don't really see any communication happening here. Knight of Swords reversed. Could be a Leo. Let's see, who do I have here? Leo and Aquarius. Okay, the underlying energy is the Star card. All right? And I look at this to be universal understanding and knowledge. Okay? See, when it all comes down to it, you look back in the past and it's like, I know what went wrong. I know what I could have done. I know what I should have done. You know what I mean? I get it. I have a universal understanding of why things happened the way they did, what coulda, shoulda, woulda. All right, cool. Now I'm ready for this new path. Now I'm ready for it, you know? So good. I've been impressed by your all's readings, man. I have, and I don't say that very often. Y'all know me though. I'm gonna say what I see. I'm gonna say what I see. Anyway, advice. What advice do we have? Advice for Libra. Nope. Okay. Hey, Page of Wands, King of Cups. Thanks for that super chat. Be guided by the light. Thank you. Greatly appreciate it. All right, 4 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So here's the thing about that 9 of Cups energy, that emotional integrity. See, whenever you're like really in that energy and you own it, dude, you can go out and date around. You can talk to new people. You know what I mean? You can play the field. And when you really own that emotional integrity, you have a bullshit detector that is so sensitive. Because when you are fulfilled in here and you don't really need it out here that bad, you're not just gonna settle for the first person that comes along and calls you cute. You know, you're not, no, not when you're full in here. Not when you're fulfilled in here. So what I'm seeing here is definitely allow yourself to be open to something new. Okay? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what games people might try to play with you, because when you're fulfilled in here, first of all, they won't be able to play them with you. You'll smell that, man. I'm gonna tell you what. It's just like they took a bath in manure. You'll smell the bullshit from a mile away. No, I'm good. More than likely, you'll find yourself turning love down. Not everybody, but most people go through a period right before you attract your actual person, turning love down. I'm good. My bullshit detectors, bells and whistles and red flags are just lighting up like a damn Christmas tree up in this motherfucker. I'm good. Then your person shows up. When you least expect it, okay? And that's the formula, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Who was that? Libra. Now we on Scorpio. Oops. This just had to come out. It just jumped out. 9 of Swords. What's wrong, man? Somebody here there's a lot of nervousness, a lot of tension. Okay, that does not look good. Could be an air sign that you're dealing with. That doesn't look like you're experiencing rainbows and unicorn farts right now, though. I don't think. Very nervous, okay? I could take many different paths with that, though. I'm not going to. Let's go ahead and get 4 shuffles and see what's up here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Strength card, okay. Could be a Leo that you're dealing with. Could be a third-party situation. Hey, at least you're keeping your head about you, though. I have Leo, Libra, and Sagittarius here. You're keeping your head about yourself, okay? You may feel like shit on the inside, but I don't think anybody knows it, do they? They don't know it. Strength and the justice. Okay, you're doing a pretty good job covering it up. Okay, you really got a head on your shoulders here. But I think that a lot of you really cannot get over how much time you've wasted. Okay, or like if this is a past situation, like you're really just letting that eat your lunch, dude. I wasted my time, you know? Person you're dealing with here could be a third-party situation for some of you. All right, they're not any happier about this than you are. It looks to me like with the 3 of Swords, King of Swords, they're doing the same thing you're doing. They feel like both of y'all are like mirroring each other in this I feel horrible in here but I don't want anybody to know. Don't want nobody to know, you know? So I do think, though, that it is affecting some things in your life with the King of Pentacles reversed. Could be affecting your job. Could be affecting your, like, when it comes down to your daily activities, you know, and you may not have very much energy to play with the kids or to get up and go. You know, you just may feel like really bogged down and kind of unorganized here because you're burying and you're stuffing down and burying this negative energy and doing the best you can to try to think through it. And okay, all right. I mean, it does need to be addressed, though. We can't just keep doing that forever. Trust me, I'm an Aquarius. I'm a king at doing that, okay? We're the ones that wrote the book on how to do that. You know that, right? But I can tell you from firsthand experience, that's cool. There's a time and a place for it, but it definitely needs to be addressed and processed through at some point, or it will you will spontaneously combust. Yes, you will. You will spontaneously combust, all right? And that's no good. Don't be swinging that stinger around, you know? Anyway, what advice do we have? Advice for Scorpio. Ba-doom-dum. Ooh, 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 look what's showing his face already. Let's see if it comes back out. What advice do we have? 5 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3 more. Seven of Wands reversed. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So I think with the moon in the reverse here, you need to let it out. Okay. Let it out in some way, shape, form, or fashion. There's got to be somebody you can talk to. Somebody. Your mom, your dad, your brother. Somebody that needs to be, okay, find a creative outlet of some sort. I hate using cliche shit like that, but I know there's somebody out there that, like, maybe you have an old passion that you haven't touched in a long time. Like maybe, oh, okay, well, I'm a piano player, but my piano's been sitting there collecting dust for 5 years. Sit your ass down on that piano and take out your anger on it. You know what I'm saying? Write a song or something. You see what I'm saying? It needs to be let out. You can't just bottle it up. Don't bottle it all up like that, okay? Faux show. Faux shit. Who we on now? Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Do we got any Saggies in here? There y'all go. Painting, kickboxing, cool. Right on. Right on. Something creative. Something passionate. Something for the passion of it. What do we got for Sagittarius? Got any Saggies in here? 4 shuffles for Sagittarius. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nine of Pentacles reversed. All right. Boom, 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 boom. I see communication happening here. Communication coming in, okay? It feels kind of new. I think communication is just a little bit wonky between you and this person here, okay? There's a lot of things that I think, a lot of truths and a lot of facts about this situation or person that you're ignoring. But I see communication happening here. Right now, I don't really know. This kind of feels past to me. Feels like a past person for some of you. And here's the thing. Whenever I start to see this right here, okay? Page of Swords upright, Knight of Swords reversed. Some of you are dealing with somebody who is going to communicate with you, and you turn it down. Others of you are dealing with a person who can't make up their mind whether or not they want to communicate. Like they're on Messenger, they're typing it out, and they go, fuck it, and they delete it. You know what I mean? So communication, it just looks like a big mess right here, though. But you have the Page of Pentacles, though. They have the Page of Swords. So I think most of you are going to hear from this person right here. It could just be very on and off, back and forth communication. It's very inconsistent. When it all comes down to it, I still think that you're very pissed off at this person. Don't really have anything nice to say about them. Very intense connection, though. Very, very, very intense, okay? Could be a Gemini that you're dealing with. Some of you are dealing with a twin flame. Again, it's not everybody. I just recently started, like, tossing that out there, the twin flame thing, because I don't talk about that very much. So for some of you, you are, but that's not everybody. Not everybody is dealing with a twin flame. But right now, I don't really see a lot of indecision here. Magician card and the Fool reversed. Yeah, there's so much back and forth energy right here. I do think that you're manifesting new things, but this looks probably more like Mercury retrograde energy right here. This is definitely some Mercury retrograde, okay? Here at my house, we call it Murky Metro. It's a short, funny way to say it, but Mercury retrograde, back and forth, like one part of my brain's being pulled this way, the other part of my brain's being pulled this way. So I think a lot of you are doing what you can to just try to ignore all the bullshit right now, is what I'm saying. But I think somebody wants to communicate. Somebody wants to communicate, but even those of you who deal with somebody who communicates, it's going to be turned down. I feel like it's going to be turned down, okay? Okie dokie. What advice do we have? Advice for Saggy Wadgy. Dunk, 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 dunk. Dunk, 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 dunk. Advice. The Death card. Okay, it's time to allow old cycles to come to an end. Everybody always gets scared. Every time this death energy pops up, people get scared. As long as you roll with the changes, it's nothing to be afraid of. The only time this death energy gets scary is when we react to it in fear and we start trying to force things to happen a certain way. No. This can't happen this way. I got to make it happen. And then everything gets all fucked up. And that's why the death energy is typically looked at as a negative thing. But if you just say, oh, okay, cool. This is the old cycle. It's dwindling away and coming to an end. Cool, right on. I'm going to take my hands off the wheel and just kind of watch what universe wants to do. Dude, this will never bring you anything bad. Never, ever, ever. Okay, so just allow things to come to an end the way they're supposed to, and new things to bloom the way they're supposed to as well. Okay? And 3. Tower reversed. Okay. Ace of Cups reversed. All right. So if this person reaches out and communicates, say your piece if you want, but this is saying Knight of Swords reversed. I wouldn't even entertain it. Okay. This is looking like a straight up no right here. Okay. The Tower in the reverse. Learn to identify Tower moments. Okay. And when they're coming. If we look back in the past, a good 99% of the Tower moments that happened in our life, we saw it coming and we ignored it. See, here's the cool thing about this card. Lightning don't just strike out of the clear blue sunshiny sky, does it? A lot of you have heard me say this before. I'm gonna go through it again, okay? You look, these people right here, man, they seen this storm coming. They saw it coming. You're sitting there kicking it in your tower, you know what I'm saying? Eating grapes, drinking wine. And all of a sudden, the storm clouds, you're like, oh, damn, dude. The sky's getting pissed off out there. Woo! Then you hear the thunder rumbling. You're like, dude, let's open up some windows and look at it. Cool. Right on. Then the wind starts picking up. Whatever, it'll be all right. And then all of a sudden, shang-a-lang-a bing-bang. I mean, the point of it is you had warnings and warning after warning after warning after warning. So just pay closer attention, okay, so that things don't happen suddenly, abruptly, and unexpectedly. That's the thing about the death energy, because this came up in the reverse, okay? Allow changes to naturally flow smoothly, not suddenly, abruptly, and unexpectedly, okay? All righty, Capricorn. Caparoo, dude. You got any Caparoos in here? I know we got at least one Caparoo. Oh, Knight of Swords reverse just flipped out here too. Okay. Poor communication. Could be blocked communication for some of you. 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Okay, Ace of Pentacles reversed. All right.
Oh, that.
Ace of Cups, though, haha, I knew I felt that. I didn't want to say nothing until I saw something to that effect come through. But old things coming to an end, new things starting, okay? Well, as always, there's some past energy in here. Isn't there always some past energy? There just always has to be some past energy. But I do think that something new is coming in for you, okay? Y'all are... But here's the problem. Here's what I see happening. Let me just go ahead and tell it like I see it. You're not really over the past, are you? Not really. You still have lots of energetic hooks in the past, and you're allowing something new to come in. Okay, I have to explain this. How many of you have come to me for a personal reading and I explain this to you? People come to me all the time and say, how does this past person feel about me? Okay, when you ask me that, what that means is you still have hooks in that past person. Okay, it happens. That's fine. But if you still have hooks in a past person, that means you're still vibrating at the same frequency that they are. Okay? With somewhere within that vibrational bracket, you're still on that frequency. Okay? Then turn around and ask me, what new is coming in? Something vibrationally complementary to the past person. And something that's more than likely a cycle that's going to repeat itself. If you are still broken from the past, you're still on the same frequency as that past person. If you're still on the same frequency of that past person or whatever it was that hurt you and you haven't moved past it yet, anything new that comes in is going to be on the same frequency. Okay? And the likelihood that that is going to vibrationally complement itself and manifest again in the physical is very, very high. Very high. Very high. That's why we have all these women out here saying all men are the same. That's why we have all these men out here saying all women are the same. Are all men the same? No, absolutely not. Are all women the same? Absolutely not. But on the same frequency, everybody's pretty fucking similar. On the same frequency, everybody's pretty similar. Okay? So I'm just telling you, that's what I see here. I see something new coming in, but I don't see you getting off the old frequency. 5 of Cups. Okay? 5 of Cups. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Well, yeah, 5 of Cups. The person that you're dealing with here, though, I do think that you still have a past person waiting on you to come back around, and you know it. You know it. But you're starting something new anyway, aren't you? Okay. It's not, hey, all right. So let's go ahead and it's not guaranteed, okay? You and the person you're dealing with have the ability to raise frequency together. But boy, you got to be one hell of an adept energy worker to do that. For you and another person to raise frequency together, boy, it doesn't take 2 to tango, okay? It takes 2 people who know how to dance to tango. Think about that. Think about that. 3 more shuffles here. 3 more. 1. 2. 6 of Swords just jumped right out there. Leave the past in the past, okay? I'm not saying you're supposed to be over it right away, but damn it, unhook from it. Don't make any solid life decisions just yet, okay? Don't make any solid life decisions just yet. Don't be so quick to judge why something happens, okay? Something happens today, you may think it means one thing. 6 months down the line, you'll look back on it totally with a different outlook and a different perspective, okay? Don't be so quick to judge why something happens. Universe always has a bigger plan in mind, okay? Always. Hold that space for one of these days. Maybe I'll see this completely differently. But if you don't hold that space open, you probably won't. You'll be locked in that same mindset. Alrighty, Aquarius. Aquarius. Aqua. Knight of Cups showing its face for you here. We'll see if it comes back out. Eight of Swords reversed. Okay. So, communication from a past person is what I'm seeing here. Straight up. Page of Swords, Six of Cups. Okay, it could be a Taurus that you're dealing with, but I think that you're finally coming to your senses. Okay, I think a lot of you are finally coming to your senses about, okay, well, maybe it's time to clear the air. Maybe it's time to come out of conflict here, you know? I don't really think there's going to be anything, like it's not going to be like a real stable, sturdy, solid relationship. But I do definitely see that this person here has probably been waiting for a long, long time. Pissed off, though. I still think they're a little bit pissed off at you. Don't get it twisted. Okay? You could be dealing with somebody that has a bit of an attitude problem. But for the most part, I do think that they have been waiting for quite some time and have made a very definitive decision to go ahead and try to rebuild things with you here. Okay? Ace of Cups is the underlying energy. Ten of Pentacles. King of Cups reversed. I really don't think you're going to open up all the way right away. But I do think that this looks very cordial here. Two of Cups. Okay, so I see an attempted reconciliation for a lot of you. Wow, that's weird. But again, I still see you a little bit reluctant to open up. Ten of Cups. I'm sorry. Ten of Pentacles, not Ten of Cups. So I still see you kind of keeping it a little bit at arm's length, you know, at arm's distance, a little bit cold and closed off. But wow, that looks way more positive than I thought. That y'all's readings are usually kind of negative. So that looks pretty, yep, there's a Knight of Cups again. Oh, okay. Wow. Interesting. What advice do we have? That was short, sweet, and to the point. Advice. What advice do we have? Okay, Eight of Swords reversed again. Hey, come to your senses, okay? Quit ignoring the facts. Quit ignoring the truth. It's time to take the blindfold off and come to your senses about the nature of what needs to be done here. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. King of Pentacles, keep your priorities in order, all right? Focus on your work and your finance. Focus on your work and your finance. When it all comes down to it, I don't think there's anything wrong whatsoever with what you're doing here, but don't dump too many emotional eggs in one basket. I don't think you're doing that anyway, according to what I saw in the last spread. And just allow this to unfold the way it naturally wants to. Just you do you. You keep working on you. Bury your nose and your work and your money or whatever it is that you're doing and allow this to unfold the way that it wants to, okay? But definitely quit ignoring the facts and ignoring the truth. It's time to come to your senses about this situation here, all right? I think a lot of you have a big weight that you've been carrying around on your shoulders for a long time out of fucking stubbornness, then you need to drop it. You need to drop it, okay? All right, Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Chariot reverse. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Cancer. This situation isn't going anywhere though. Some of you, this situation just slammed to a halt and it's not moving. No forward movement, not happening. You know, let's get 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 10 of Wands just jumped out here. 3, 2 more. Okay, King of Cups reversed, yep. All right, y'all are out of there, ain't you? Yep, I definitely see an attempted reconciliation here, but I don't even think you take this seriously anymore. To you, I think it's to the point now, this could have been somebody you gave lots and lots of chances to, you know? But now it's just like kind of a game, just a game. I don't even think you take it seriously anymore. And that's crazy because at one point you probably did. Took it extremely seriously, but now, not so much. Not so much. The person you're dealing with could be a Scorpio or a Cancer. I have Scorpio and Cancer here, but it could be anybody. Could be anybody. But yeah, I see the person you're dealing with wants to communicate, but I don't really see it going anywhere. Okay, usually when somebody wants to communicate, it's to clear the air and look, sorry for what I did. Can we work on this? Whoop, whoop. I don't see that. I don't see that with this situation here. If this person here, I feel like it's that I'm going to keep doing the same thing I've been doing and hope that things just magically change. And that's probably why it's to the point now where you don't take it seriously because, I mean, okay, so let's try this again. Let's try it again, try it again, try it again. After a while, how many times does it take for you to show me your true colors before I understand what your true colors are? You know what I mean? D, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. So I think you finally seen this person's true colors and you ain't playing this game no more. What I'm seeing. But I think that now they know what they've lost now that you're gone. They didn't know what they lost till you know what I'm saying? But even at that though, even at that, I still don't think that they're willing to change. Okay? They're not willing to change. And at the end of the day, if a person has to decide to change themselves, we can't change anybody. Can't change anybody. You can't make somebody change. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. You can't do it. The person has to agree to change themselves. And they can. Oh, they can. Oh, yes, they can. Mm-hmm. You can't do it, though. Boom. So you got, drop it. Drop it. Focus on your money and your finances, okay? If you do still feel a little bit energetically attached to it, I think there's still a little bit more processing you could be doing as far as this situation goes. So yeah, even though you should drop it, don't try to go back to it. Still pay attention. Still pay attention whenever you feel that energetic tie. Because you won't be able to completely 100% release it until you come to terms with what it is that you learned, okay? And I don't care if you only learn one little thing. If you learn one little thing, that's why it happened. That's why it happened, okay? Other than that, though, doses. Drop it, doses. Keep on moving. Keep on keeping on, okay? All right, y'all, I feel like the messages my signs needed to hear have come through. I apologize for the froggy-ass throat. His throat chakra's fucked up. I don't know. Anyway, though, remember to look at the description of the video for information on scheduling personal readings. And yeah, if you ordered a personal reading and it was due today, I am on it right now. Okay, it's a very light day for me. I only got a couple of you on here, but those of you who are due today, I'm on it now. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate the likes and the comments, the super chats, all that good jazz, the positive feedback. I'll see y'all sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. All right, y'all have a good one.